Hi, it's Andrew Lee here for the Lazy Tech Guys website. I am bringing you today a gameplay session with Guild Wars 2. Now, this game just recently came out on the PC several days ago. Actually, I would say Tuesday was the release date. But those of you who pre-ordered or pre-purchased got the early head start. I pre-purchased, so I had the 3-day head start. I'm currently level 2 and 2 right now, so let's get on, shall we? And basically for today's session, I'm going to be playing through the story mode mission for my character. It's called Brute Force, as this game loads, which has been pretty good. Doesn't take too long. Basically what it requires of me is, as far as the quest goes, is that there are children that are picking up firewood for, you know, their village or whatnot, for whatever they need to do. And apparently an unseen evil has been kind of gathering a undead army around it. Basically these kids are kind of trapped. So we're going to go play that little campaign instance right now. Oh, party thing's working too. Since the whole game's been kind of funky, not necessarily in a bad way, it's just little bugs here and there, but for the most part the game launched, and I'm going to talk to this person right here.
The rumors were true. This place is infested with undead.
And the cutscenes kind of remain the same from the beta weekends.
Glad to see you, Advocate, but I wish I had better news. We've got a problem. The Vigil squad sent to meet us has been overrun during an initial sweep of the swamp. The area's crawling with hostiles. The children are still out there, and now my soldiers are in jeopardy as well. It's down to you and me.
Don't worry, Hiroki. I can handle myself in a fight. If you're willing, we can rescue your soldiers and then find those kids.
Your courage does you credit. Vigil soldiers are well-trained, dedicated, and determined to defend Tyria. You'd fit right in. If my squad followed protocol, they'll have dug in to wait for reinforcements. We'll need to look for a makeshift bunker.
Then that is what we'll do. I'm ready to move out when you are.
Okay, so basically what's going on is apparently I sent in a group of soldiers, and my friend who's slightly lower level than I am is playing. So basically I sent in some soldiers. They got basically ambushed trying to rescue these kids, so we're going to pull them out. As you can see, the graphics are pretty good. I actually want to take a look at my graphics settings if you kind of go full screen here. I'm pulling a 1920 by 1080 resolution. A lot of the stuff is on high. The only thing I turned down was shadows, but right now, even though I'm recording, I'm pulling about 20 frames, but on regular gameplay I can pull anywhere from about 30 to about 60 plus frames. So, and it just kind of depends on where I am for the most part, how crowded the game is. But let's go have at them, shall we? So the gameplay is pretty smooth. Initially, when I played the beta weekends, I had thought that there was no auto attack. Basically there is, but you'd have to turn it on. So it kind of basically appeals to all the different type of game styles that people want to play. So if you want to push and mashing buttons, you can. If you want to just let the computer do it for you, do your thing, you can. So, where are my friends? Is he following? Not following. Okay. Guess he left the instance just to be safe. Yeah, he's level 16. I'm level 22, which is what the instance is. They tell you what it's required, so you can come in at a lower experience level, but you can fight. It'll be a challenge, and you actually get more XP. But if you're not geared right, using sort of full capture, yeah, it tends to become a pain in the ass. But right now, basically all I have going right now is passive stuff. I have one that pretty much removes any type of condition within 10 seconds, but it's one condition I can pop it to heal myself. I also have one where it does more condition damage, so if I drop, say, something like, consecration, which is burning, it'll boost that. Then I have one that reduces incoming damage, so great for if you're trying to run like a tank type of role. But the cool thing is that the way that they have skills and everything set up, which I'll show you in a minute, it seems like you can kind of customize everything to your play style, your game style, however you want to play for the most part. So, actually, let me pull up my hero menu really quick. And if you go look under slot skills, I have all these different healing abilities. Some of them heal more, some of them heal everybody else too, if you have teammates. So I went with the highest healing one, but the only downside is it does have a 40-second cooldown, so you can't spam it. So you're very reliant on teammates, which is kind of a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. So once I level up some more points, I can probably get into some of the higher end stuff, but it won't be for a while. Of course, menus have really changed since, but the cool thing is they did implement a preview button, so if you wanted to see what an item looked like before you actually put it on, you could. So you can see that I'm wearing this worn scale coat, and then that's what I was wearing before, which is slightly inferior, but I like the understand. So and the water's really, really, really good. I turned all the reflections off, so technically I should be taking the frame rate. Yeah, and I'm running quad core with 560M as a graphics card, so it's not too bad. I kind of have to tweak it depending on the game, but not too bad. I do like some of the abilities that my Guardian has. It's sort of like the Paladin of Guild Wars world there, so it's pretty cool. One thing that kind of surprised me was the fact that they did kind of change a little bit, not necessarily the storyline, but some of the models they kind of improved on from when I played the beta weekends. I actually didn't get that far because I was actually juggling other stuff too. Regular LTG work. But pretty cool. I actually like what they've changed, considering what's been going on so far. The game is actually done pretty well for launch, even though there are some problems. Like right now, I'm having problems with the mail system, trying to send stuff to my friends for the stuff that they need. Looks like we're gonna have another cutscene.
Crusader Hiroki, thank the pale tree. You're a sight for sore eyes.
It's good to see you're still alive, Serena. What's the status of your troops?
We found several children hiding in the swamp. As we were helping them, we were overrun. We dug in here to repel an undead attack. It's not going well, Crusader. The Risen have pinned us down and inflicted heavy casualties. As the commander of this unit, I take full responsibility.
Remember your oath, Serena. Your soldiers swore to protect the innocent, and that's exactly what they did. We are the light in the darkness. The soldiers in your command died with honor.
What do we do now, Hiroki? Head back out of the swamp?
This isn't over yet, Advocate. Not while there are still people lost in the swamp out there. The mission will go on. The children are our top priority. We'll hold off the undead, and when their lines break, we'll get the kids to safety. Tactician?
You heard the Crusader. Vigil, form a defensive perimeter. You two, take the east. You two, the west. Eyes sharp.
The Advocate and I will cover the center. Move out!
Yeah, it's pretty surprising how the textures really, really come out. This game still is amazing, and it surprises me.
Nothing, ma'am. It's just a turn of phrase.
Turn your phrase to battle, soldier. Here they come.
I want some armor like that. Come on now. I need a big upgrade. Oh, here they come. So apparently they're throwing undead at me, and the cool thing about playing a paladin-like character is undead people, they don't really like this type of characters. It's a bad day. Totally mad. So, got some cool abilities here. Judgment actually raises my damage reduction by a bit for a little while, so I usually pop it when fighting like a really tough character. Tends to like dish out really heavy damage. Plus the cool thing, it actually goes to allies as well, so it's great if you're playing with like a super team and you want to support your teammates and whatnot, because some of the weapons that the Guardian can use are scepters, which is sort of like their slow but ranged weapon. They do have a staff that does AoE, but I haven't quite figured out the best way to use it for those game styles that I like playing. Because I'm used to tanking so much in MMO, it's sort of like second nature. As far as playing a DPS role, I can pretty much do that with
No kindness is too small.
with the powers that I have, so it works for me. Alright, so looks like they got guys on the left here. Let's go intercept them. I guess until I can't kill them, I can't leave. So, drop a consecrate here. Man. Damn it. They all died. That sucks. And it looks like somebody fell down on their sword. What the? Wow. But I guess that's why I'm a player character. I have more.
Do you need my aid? No kindness is too small.
One thing that I did find is you get to run into Char. And those of you who have played the first one, wow, it's on my ass. Played the first Vigil Forces. They have a lot of anti-human sentiments against the advocates. With all the, I guess, I didn't play the round with the storyline too much, but apparently kind of invaded them, so they kind of invaded back, sort of thing. So it's cool. All the characters have this really in-depth history. So I thought that was pretty neat. Damn, they're still coming? Jeez. Time to consecrate. And the cool thing is the consecrate is actually pretty big. The consecrate area effect is kind of lower in some games that I've played, or any type of AoEs. So, alright, maybe I can raise them in time.
Fight with valor.
And I will apologize if you hear any type of background noise. I have my phone on me, as well as
Eternal vigilance.
sometimes you might hear my fan. It's actually pretty warm tonight, or today that I'm recording this, so alright, let's see. Looks like the NPCs are getting done. Does this ability called Zealot's Defense, however you want to pronounce it, is my only ranged attack. Didn't go very far.
That's
but
how it's done.
it is pretty useful against flying monsters, which I like to dodge any type of melee attack you dish out. So you're playing
Cleansing from all sides. We're done for.
an engineer,
Don't give up.
so
Hiroki will see us through.
Mouths shut, eyes open, soldiers.
looks like morale's getting a little shaky. And wow. What the? I had him targeted. They are taking hits like tomorrow.
Too strong.
And the cool thing about reviving is I get experience. Oh, here it comes. Oh, what the? That is
Can't breathe.
somebody god, there's so much red. Oh, looks like I'm gonna die quite often. Even though I am at the recommended level for this instance, or this segment of the story. Well, the good thing is that I don't think I'm gonna lose this campaign if everybody ends up dying. If it's not written in the story, then. But I will say that damn, I'm getting a lot of these. Take my repair bill for this armor. Oh, I noticed also that they still have that parent. If you killed an enemy near you, you do tend to. Oop, no, they killed me first again. What I'm gonna do is these two take them. And more men kind of set them all at once. Like a smart person. Okay. Too strong. Wow. Sucks when the NPCs aren't there to help me out. Alright, so we're gonna try something else. Whoop.
Breathe.
We are gonna run around till. Oh, we do have an NPC helping out. Okay. Why are you? Because I'm not targeted immediately.
Shape here.
Okay, so yeah, basically what I was saying is if I kill somebody, I tend to route like you just saw. So I don't get another damage death penalty of. So basically each point of down penalty, you start with less health the next time I go down. Yeah, that's not very favorable considering this is supposed to be a tanking character. At least the way I designed him. Yeah, that's why this game kind of emphasizes on larger groups, so that way somebody can take the attention of one of the enemies, and somebody else can like revive you, like what we're going to be doing.
Charity begins with
NPCs
one good deed.
that need to pull their weight. God, come on, NPCs.
Eternal vigilance.
But the cool thing is the same
If you
button is
sacrifice
to
nothing, you gain
revive,
nothing.
is to pick up any loot on the ground. God, this could be worse. Undead fighters. But other than that, for the most part, you know, the frequency of dying or the oh, another cutscene.
The undead are falling back. Their lines are broken. We've won.
This is our chance to get the children out. Soldier, what's Tactician Serena's status? Is she badly injured?
She's conscious, Crusader, but in rough shape. I'm no expert on Sylvari, but it looks pretty bad.
Leave me. I'm not afraid to die. I gave my oath.
The Vigil doesn't leave anyone behind, Serena. You don't have permission to die. Do you hear me?
I hear you, Crusader. And thank you.
We can go out the way we came in. Move fast, keep the children together, and don't stop unless you absolutely have to.
Agreed. Vigil, move out.
What I was gonna say is, yeah, I did all that after dying how many times? I lost count after 3. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But, yeah, let's see, can we... Oh. So I'm leaving a train with me. Aw, damn it.
Armored up.
Come on, guys. We're almost there. Look him here, we're gonna go and aggro another guy off this side. He's being fought, but okay, I can use the extra 16 XP. Last guy to kill, and then we are scot-free.
I can't believe we made it out.
You're hurt. Don't worry about me. Worry about the children.
Worry about both. Do what you can for her wounds out. We'll carry Serena if we have to. Let's go. We don't have much time before those undead return. In number.
Alright, so that was a little bit of the gameplay of the campaign story for your character, depending on the choices that you make in Generation. And if you guys have any questions, or if you if you have any comments on what you want to see next, leave us a note in our mailbox under comments@lazytechguys.com. So again, this is Andrew Lee for the Lazy Tech Guys and part of the Lords of Gaming podcast, signing off.